E salve a tutti ragazzi e bentornati sul canale, rieccoci con Remastered e continuiamo la nostra avventura con il nostro Adil. Abbiamo salvato l'agente Zelmer quando in realtà noi pensavamo che Zelmer era stato salvato dall'ispettore, invece è stato Adil a salvarlo e adesso stiamo inseguendo l'assassino, tra virgolette l'assassino. Quindi siamo saliti dalle scale dal centro medico e mo non so, andiamo nel bar.
I can see Legrand in the saloon. I don't think Gebhard would have gone there.
Ok, quindi vai sul ponte.
Where are you?
Torna indietro, vai sul ponte posteriore, magari andiamo a vedere da qua. No, di qua mi sa che non si può andare. Non vedo niente. Ah, cavolo.
No! Why? Can't you just leave me alone? Stay there.
Just relax.
Why can't you just leave me alone? It is always the same old story.
Vecchia storia, baronessa scende dal ponte. Vabbè, in che senso vecchia storia?
What old stories?
I am a decent man. Why are you torturing me? I loved her. She betrayed me. It was her fault. I have blood on my hands because of her.
Cioè, amavi la baronessa. La baronessa.
Are you talking about the Baroness?
She was her sister. I loved her. With all my heart. They were Jewish, you know? But I didn't care about that. I hid them when it became dangerous for them. I looked after them. I brought them food. I was a party member. And still, I hid her and her whole family.
You risked your life for a woman you loved. And 30 years later, you murder her sister?
I saw her swollen belly. I was so angry. He was one of them, you know? They just used me. I hid them, brought them food, and in return they laughed about me behind my back.
What did you do?
There are Jews hiding in the basement of the Waldhof. Armed Jews. We have to burn them out. And that's what they did.
Scende dal ponte, omicidio della famiglia, omicidio della baronessa. Omicidio della baronessa.
I had never met her. Back in East Prussia, she was the older sister, the smart sister. She studied art history in New York, tried to get her family out of East Prussia, but I was able to prevent that.
You say you loved her, and yet you wanted to deny her and her family a safe life.
They were safe. I protected them. It was for their sake that I joined the party. I had contacts. I wrapped them in my protective embrace.
You didn't let her escape because you wanted to keep her close to you.
She sent photos to her sister before the war. She must have recognized me yesterday in Venice. I certainly recognized her.
The Baroness was searching through her photos. That's true.
She couldn't get me during the war. And after the war, I disappeared. Gave myself a new name, a new resume, a new life. And then, suddenly, there she was. About to ruin everything.
So, she had to die.
I didn't want that. But she gave me no choice. Why did she have to stir up old ghosts?
All right now.
No. It ends. Here and now.
Why do you want to kill yourself?
Isn't it obvious?
Il Corvo.
He can't bear his false, hollow life anymore.
Who are you? What do you want?
A man who understands etiquette and honor, and yet is nothing but a coward himself, who, because of wounded vanity, burdens himself with immense guilt.
Don't come any closer.
The Baroness held a mirror up to you, didn't she, Doctor? And you hated what you saw there. So you smashed the mirror, But the sins of the past are catching up with you now, aren't they?
No!
A skull with empty eyes full of fear!
Stop it!
Oh dear, you really know how to dampen the mood. I almost had him. And you? Aren't you supposed to follow orders? Are you not here to assist me?
I won't.
That wasn't a question.
Scusati, nessuno deve morire, qual è il punto? Nessuno deve morire, perché comunque lui spinge le persone a uccidersi. Cioè, qualche ha detto praticamente, gli ha praticamente detto ucciditi. Nessuno deve morire.
I don't want any dead bodies.
The same old story. You want success, but you don't want to get your hands dirty.
Isn't the Raven famous for that?
I do what's necessary.
No!
No. What is it then? You wanted to jump anyway, or you should at least.
Inch?
I'm just lending a friendly hand. He's a coward. He needs a bit of motivation. Come on
Che
now.
bastardo.
Jump.
You are the Baroness's butler, aren't you? I did not want to kill your mistress.
Oh, nonsense. Forgiven and forgotten, if you don't mind my asking.
There must be another solution.
Why are you doing this?
Nothing personal. Well, that's not entirely true. You're a miserable excuse for a human being, aren't you? But mainly, you're a means to an end. Your death will get Inspector Legrand off our backs.
The inspector? What do I have to do with him?
Your letter. The one in which you confess to being the Raven and to killing the Baroness because she saw through your ruse.
That's absurd.
Indeed it is. But people will believe almost anything if it suits them. The press will love it. Bold Inspector Legrand saves the day again. Interviews, medals, urgent telegrams from the Capitol. Our dear friend won't be able to escape the limelight. And by the time the commotion has ended, I'll be long gone.
Lascialo vivere, non ci sono alternative. Lascialo vivere. Insistiamo, anche se in realtà sappiamo come va a finire.
You can't kill him.
Why not? He's a bastard, his death will help us, and he's a witness. If we let him go, we'll both go to jail.
All the same, we're not going to kill him. You got us into this situation. And as long as I'm alive, I won't let anyone be killed in my presence.
Bravo Adil.
No.
Non puoi ucciderci entrambi. Hai ancora bisogno di me. Hai ancora bisogno di me.
I have to do the dirty work for you in the museum, so you won't be shooting me, or him.
Very well, you win.
Che bastardo.
What?
Never speak to me like that again, do you understand? I need you to steal the eye, but one day I could be overwhelmed by a feeling of hatred that will make me forget the eye. And there are worse things I could do than simply shoot you. I suggest you go back to your cell. You need to be fit for Cairo. I still have a confession to write.
La lettera finta del Corvo. Ok, ci stiamo spostando al Cairo, al museo.
The last act. The end of the Raven. Part of me wants to abandon the whole plan and go back to Europe. What if something goes wrong and Legrand catches on? I couldn't bear it if something happened to her. I can't afford to slip up.
Ok, va da solo. Pensavo dovevo entrare io nel museo.
Mr. Jamal, I'm glad you could make it.
Let's get this
Devi
over
vedere
with.
come sei felice.
Still angry on account of the good doctor?
You disgust me.
You'll be rid of me in less than 2 hours, and I of you.
Allora, il furto, Mr. X, omicidio del dottore. Omicidio del dottore, vabbè, anche se in realtà sappiamo cosa ne pensa il nostro Corvo, però chiediamolo comunque.
Will there be more deaths here in the museum?
If you follow my instructions, no.
If people are in danger, I'll call the whole thing off.
I don't kill for fun, only when it's necessary.
Is it ever really necessary?
Sometimes. Revenge, for example, when one has been betrayed.
Vabbè, mo Mr. X chi è? Vabbè, il furto.
And what about Legrand?
My diversion worked wonderfully. The press has laid siege to the French embassy, and Legrand won't be able to escape them. He should arrive in a few minutes with the safe, and then he'll have to answer ridiculous questions from reporters all afternoon.
That's why we're striking now.
A regrettable necessity. I would have preferred to make my grand entrance this evening at the gala. But yes, we will strike as soon as the safe is in the treasure chamber and Legrand has left.
Mr. X.
Have you already met your Mr. X?
He's counting an envelope of unmarked bills as we speak. He put the blueprints under the statue of Imhotep.
Blueprints?
A sketch of the museum, not the kind you can get just anywhere. This one shows secret entrances, basements, and attic rooms that the resistance used during the war.
That's what it was about.
Get the blueprints. There's a basement below the treasure chamber. The entrance should be marked on the blueprints. Open it and give me a sign.
Seminterrato, che sarebbe appunto il passaggio segreto.
What's the next step? What's the next step after the basement?
You'll find out when it's time.
But... all right then. I'll pay a visit to Imhotep and we'll meet in the basement.
Good monkey.
Scimmietta, avevo detto a tua
Oh,
sorella.
and by the way, the museum is closed to visitors until tomorrow.
Then how...
You'll find a way.
Quanto non lo sopporto. Allora, esamina il furgone. Esamina il furgone. Qua c'è una scala. Secondo me da qua dovrò entrare.
Interesting. A fire ladder. Maybe I can get into the museum from the roof.
Ok. Spingi indietro il furgone. Sì, non si muove.
Nope. The handbrake is on.
Apri la portiera.
I hope the owner doesn't come back while I'm tampering with the truck. Craftsmen aren't known for their calm, sympathetic natures.
Ovviamente.
Locked.
Esamina.
The door is closed, and I don't want to break the window. Someone might hear the sound and call the police.
Fruga nel bidone della spazzatura. Magari forse troviamo qualcosa per forzare la serratura della
I have to
porta.
improvise if I want to get into the museum.
Un ombrello.
Oh, nothing. I never imagined I'd be up to my elbows in garbage, and I still haven't found anything.
Qui non c'è nient'altro. Esamina l'ombrello.
Do I need an umbrella in Cairo? Or could it help me get into the museum?
Scusa, ma se tipo lo usiamo... vedi, le
A
asticelle.
rod like that could be useful.
Con questa, là, con i... come si chiamano? I ganci che tengono l'ombrello. Filo metallico. Apri la portiera col filo metallico.
I could probably reach the door lock with the rod. But how's it supposed to catch hold?
In che senso? Una volta che apri... Allora, aspettate, fatemi ragionare. Cioè, perché non la usi?
I could probably reach the door lock with the rod. But how's it supposed to catch hold?
Ma come farei a manometterla? Ma in che senso? Vediamo se... Questa è la scala. Vai verso l'ingresso del museo. Spingi indietro.
The ladder is too high to reach from here. I guess they expect people to just fall the rest of the way if there's a fire.
Cioè,
The door is closed,
non
and I don't want to break
capisco.
the window. Someone might hear the sound and call the police.
Non capisco perché non apre. A meno che non devo usare questo su qualche altra cosa. Portiera. Tira giù la scala antincendio. Ma non penso che riesco col filo.
Doesn't seem like I can pull the ladder down.
Appunto. E proviamo ad entrare qua dentro, vediamo se c'è qualcos'altro. Sali le scale. Parla con il cane. Ma il
Who's a
cane
good dog?
non penso che mi darà
Yeah.
un
Who's a
aiuto.
good dog then? I like dogs. I had a border collie back home. Followed me everywhere. He was very old, but the most loyal friend you could wish for.
Però il museo dice che era chiuso. Vediamo se mi avvicino.
The museum is closed today. Come back tomorrow.
Vabbè, saluta.
Never mind. See you later.
Better luck next.
Vediamo se posso fare qualcosa qui.
A few moments later.
Infila il filo metallico nel canale di scarico. Ah, cioè, vabbè, ragazzi, ma guardate dove sta il coso. Ecco perché questi punta e clicca certe volte mi fanno girare le scatole, perché devi veramente controllare ogni singolo oggetto di scena.
Maybe I can fish something out of the sewer with the wire.
Sì, vai, pesca miracolosa.
Nothing. I can't even touch the bottom. It was worth a try.
Ah, quindi non abbiamo risolto comunque niente. Ah, aspetta, però è piegato adesso. Prima era... scusa. Filo metallico piegato. Prima non era piegato. Scusa, allora proviamo a tornare indietro. Vediamo se adesso che è stato piegato riesce a scassinare la porta. Ce l'abbiamo fatta?
A true jack of all
Oh.
trades.
Alleluia. Perquisisci il furgone. Allora, rilascia il freno a mano che sicuramente dobbiamo farlo. Però prima diamo un'occhiata. Accendi la radio, magari no. Cerca nello spazio per i piedi.
What's this? Wow, nice.
Indossa gli abiti da imbianchino.
I'm afraid the
Potrebbe...
painter discarded the overalls because he didn't want to walk around in sweat-soaked clothes all day. Ugh. But what the heck? I have no choice. A handsome man always looks good, and the disguise works.
Torna dentro. Freno a mano. Torna in strada. A meno che teoricamente forse vestiti così possiamo passare dentro al museo. Però vabbè. Entriamo comunque dall'alto, che forse è sempre la scelta
That
migliore.
should do it.
Esamina il gancio da traino.
There's a tennis ball stuck on the tow hitch. Ah, people do that to protect the hitch and their trouser legs from the grease.
Prendi la pallina da tennis.
Got it.
Vabbè. Se ce l'ha fatta prendere, probabilmente a qualcosa potrà servire. Però non mi fa salire sopra. O sì? Olè. Ok. Qua c'è sta fessura qua. Niente. E niente. Ah, aspetta, guarda il lucernario.
There's a small room down there. Should be the museum's treasure chamber if my sense of direction is right.
Però non posso scendere.
No sign of the Eye or Legrand. Shouldn't be much longer before they arrive. No sign.
No. Ragazzi, credo che qui non ci sia nient'altro. Allora, torniamo giù e magari vestiti adesso da pittori forse ci riusciamo ad entrare nel museo. Allora, entra nel museo.
Next attempt.
The museum is closed today. Come back tomorrow. Or are you one of the
Bingo!
craftsmen?
Allora, sì, sono un operaio. Anche perché voglio dare un'occhiata al vestito così. Non credo sia la risposta corretta. Sì, sono un operaio.
Of course I'm a craftsman.
All right. Chamitz. Your company is not on the list.
Deve essere sulla lista, troviamo un accordo. Deve essere sulla lista.
But it must be on the list. My boss told me everything was taken care of.
And mine told me that nobody gets in if they're not on the list. Bye.
Cavolo. Scusate, fatemi provare a rientrare.
No. Disguise or no disguise, the security guard won't let me in if I'm not a registered worker.
E vabbè, e quindi come caspita entro? Però noi abbiamo la pallina. Se... Scusate, aspetta, se lancio la pallina dentro... Guardate qua i bug delle scale. Cioè, se io adesso la pallina la lancio la pallina da tennis nel museo, magari il custode viene attratto o gioca col cane. Scusa, aspetta, gioca col cane.
Yes, that might be just the thing. You want it?
Dai, lanciala dentro. No, io nel museo.
Yeah, you like that, don't ya?
Scusa, forse gioca col cane. Proviamo a giocare col cane, magari funziona, non so, sblocchiamo qualcosa. Ma però la manda sempre qua dietro.
Good dog.
Proviamo a lanciarla nel museo.
Well, who wants to become an accomplice in a burglary? Yes, who wants to be an accomplice?
Ok.
Ah! What are you doing? Come here, you... Stay away, you fleabag! Next time I'll wring your neck, even if it costs me my job.
E perché non siamo entrati?
You made yourself an enemy, pup.
Ah, ok, forse devo rifarlo.
Stupid mutt! I'll get you this time.
Vai, vai, vai. Olè, siamo dentro. Sì, proprio nella guardiola siamo entrati, però. Si sta a fare il caffè. Allora, ma non metti la macchina del caffè. Scrivi il nome della compagnia sulla lista. Ecco, magari sì, questo. Però se mi avvicino qua, capace che se ne accorge. Quindi proviamo a manomettere la macchina del caffè e poi scriviamo il nome sulla lista. Allora, proviamo. Manometti. Ok. Poi c'è anche apri il cassetto. Vabbè, scrivi il nome sulla lista. D'accordo, e proviamo ad aprire il cassetto. Vediamo. Fai piano, Adil. No, tranquillo. Ok. Esci di soppiatto.
Oh, what the hell? Ah! Ah!
This is my chance.
Ok, perfetto. Adesso teoricamente possiamo entrare e dire che siamo gli operai della ditta.
Weren't you just here?
I talked to my boss again. He said we must be on the list.
Your boss can come and see for himself. There is no Hamids.
Uh-huh.
My co-worker's handwriting. I can hardly make out a single word. Hamids. Ah, yes. Here. Here, put this on.
Olè, siamo dentro.
Ah, many thanks.
Ah, la signora... Questa è quella là della nave. La signora che fa la, diciamo, la badante alla scrittrice. Allora, forse è meglio evitare di parlare con le persone. Vai alla sala principale. Allora, dobbiamo andare alla statua di Imhotep, ha detto il Corvo. Che sarà... Lady Westcott. Che forse no, non credo sia da queste parti.
I better stay away from her. There's always a risk that someone observant might recognize me, and I bet that the lady is a very good observer.
Come sospettavo, non conviene parlare. Ah, questa è la statua. Signora, guardi dritto.
Imhotep.
E qua è il passaggio segreto.
All right, I've got the blueprints. And since I'm a craftsman, it won't seem suspicious if I study them. Here's the treasure chamber. There's another room beneath it. And here's the entrance, somewhere near the statue. And there seems to be another entrance that...
What are you doing there?
Oh, chi è?
Huh? Oh, it's you.
What's going on? And what happened on the ship?
Allora, da dove partiamo? Eventi sulla nave.
Everything is all right. I was able to stop the doctor.
What happened to him?
Inch.
You mean he...
There was nothing I could do.
Inch è un assassino, Patrizia. Il piano di Inch.
And he won't even tell me his plan. I'm supposed to get these blueprints and open a secret entrance to the basement beneath the treasure chamber.
A basement under the treasure chamber?
I didn't know about that before. Inch somehow heard about it, and Mr. X took care of the rest.
What's he planning?
I don't know.
I don't like it.
Me neither.
Piantina.
The blueprints show the basement below the treasure chamber, and two entrances. One of them is over there, but it seems to be closed.
And the other?
It's on the roof, and there are stairs from an attic down to the basement.
And how are you supposed to get into the attic?
That's the question. There's a small triangle here on the roof with 3 numbers next to it. 3, 6, and
Un altro
2.
indovinello
Some
sarà.
kind of code.
I'll have a look around. It'll be okay.
I wish I had your confidence.
It's time for the grand finale. Don't you agree?
Take care of yourself.
You too. A plan always seems much easier when you're just talking about it, doesn't it?
Yes, but not half as exciting.
Okay, I have to open the door to the basement. Let's go.
Allora, esamina la statua.
The secret entrance to the basement must be behind the statue. It's well disguised. Otherwise, it wouldn't have gone undetected for decades.
Esamina il muro.
I can't see anything. No cracks, no handle. I won't be able to open the door from this side. I'll try to get in through the roof, then take the stairs to the basement and have a go from inside.
Ok, quindi dobbiamo tornare là sopra, dal furgoncino e salire sopra. Ok, andiamo, raggiungiamo il furgoncino. Ciao cagnolino, sei stato bravissimo. Sale sul tetto. Però prima siamo saliti e non ci ha fatto interagire con nulla. Però forse appunto dovevamo sbloccare questo dialogo e quindi adesso dovremmo riuscire a fare qualcosa, anche perché ci ha dato dei numeri. Allora, guarda il lucernario.
No sign of the Eye or Legrand. Shouldn't be much longer before they arrive.
Non lo so, questa fessura mi sta come se c'è qualcosa. Esamina il cammino.
The secret passage is somewhere around here on the blueprints.
Ah, ok. Esamina il simbolo, premi la pietra.
That's the same triangle as on the blueprints. The numbers 3, 6, and 2 are written next to it. I can't read anything else.
3, 6 e 2. Allora, cerchiamo di ragionarci un attimo. lui ha detto che stanno i numeri sulla piantina. Aspetta.
That's the same triangle as on the blueprints. The numbers 3, 6, and 2 are written next to it.
3, 6 e
I can't
2.
read anything else.
Quindi dovrei premere 3,
Aha!
poi 2
Maybe this one.
e questa.
Very good. Huh. Strange. Maybe the order is wrong.
No. Allora proviamo così.
Aha.
Questo e questo. Ok.
There we go. The digits are written from right to left. In this part of the world, they read from right to left.
Eh sì, come i giapponesi. Entra nella mansarda.
I'm in the museum. Well, sort of.
Ok, allora ragazzi, io mi fermerei qui per questo episodio. Siamo ormai alle battute finali, penso che il prossimo episodio sarà l'ultimo, anche perché qui è stato dove abbiamo puntato la pistola al Corvo insieme all'agente Zelmer. Che dire ragazzi, spero che la serie vi stia piacendo. Voi mi raccomando, come sempre, spolliciate, mettete like, iscrivetevi al canale se ancora non l'avete fatto, attivate la campanellina in modo tale da non perdere le prossime notifiche e i prossimi video. E soprattutto, se volete, lasciatemi un bel mi piace o un commento in modo tale da supportare serie e canale. Che dire, credo di aver detto tutto e noi ci vediamo sempre qui sul canale con un nuovo video. Un saluto da Mizzaragaret. Ciao a you!